Hello, did you know that by clicking this video just now, you sent 3 messages to the YouTube algorithm? 1, that my thumbnail was good, 2, that my title was good, and 3, that the video length is good, so I'll try to keep it at this length, and that by now staying past the 5-second mark, you've officially sent a 4th message to the algorithm that my intro wasn't bad. And here in a few seconds, you'll pass the 30-second mark, which then tells the YouTube algorithm that my intro was great. So to that I say thank you, you're on a roll, let's just keep this going. I love this. But sadly not everyone can be as great as you because the rest of them, they're gone. At this point, it's probably just me and you talking here, so it's a little personal now, so I guess I'll just tell you, you're great, and I love you. Is this awkward? Yes, apparently, according to YouTube, only 1.9% of you are currently here watching right now. The other 98.1% are all gone. They have nothing to do with me. They hated everything about me, my intro, my face. I was just ugly, so they decided to leave. But you, my friend, you decided to stay, so thank you. And all of those things that I just told you about, I have to balance those in the first minute or even 30 seconds of a video, and we're just getting started. Can you see how fun this is gonna be for me? But now that I have your attention, I can get a little more personal. And I can break down to you the ways that being a YouTuber isn't all cupcakes and rainbows, and it's more like the opposite of cupcakes and rainbows. What's the opposite of cupcakes and rainbows? Now, the first phase of being a YouTuber is what I like to call the honeymoon phase. This phase is when you've seen YouTube videos enough to where you decide, I'm gonna do this myself. You finally get into it, you really wanna do this thing, and you craft your first video. Once you finish crafting this video, you feel great about yourself, you feel amazing, you feel like you're on top of the world, you think the editing's good, you think the lighting's good, you think everything about it is just perfect. And then you go to post it. And it's at this point that you sit there and you wait for hours. No amount of hours can really describe how many hours you sat there. That doesn't make sense, but you get the point. Now, if you posted the video at night, then you're lucky because you went to sleep happy, you went to sleep thinking everything was great, only to wake up to some interesting news. Now, if you posted this during the daytime, though, I can't say it'd be the same. In reality, if you posted this during the daytime, you'd be sitting there for the rest of the day, refreshing the page over and over and over again, looking for your first view. You're not gonna get it anytime soon. At all. Whatsoever. But it's not all bad, right? I mean, you have to have something eventually. So when that first view does hit, you feel elated, you're on top of the world, everything's perfect, and then you go to sleep that night very happy. And in the morning, you're expecting all these views to flood in. You're expecting people to see you and finally realize how amazing you are. You're gonna have 10 subscribers in the morning. People are gonna love you. And then the morning time hits. Now this phase is what I like to call the first valley phase. Please excuse my cat. The first valley phase is when you wake up to the next day and you realize, nobody still watched the video. You still only have about 2 views. And at that point, you've probably actually capped out and maxed your views. But then you think to yourself, no, it can't be me. It must be the algorithm cheating me. And so you go to your analytics and you see how many people have seen the video, not watched it, but just stumbled across it or maybe came across seeing it while they were scrolling. And you realize that a lot of people came across your video while they were scrolling and still didn't click on it. YouTube exposed you and they showed you the world and nobody cared about you. Let me break down to you what happened. Basically, your thumbnail and title were trash.
Oh my god.
That's it. That's what they tell us. Now, when I say this, I'm not talking about like you literally. This is everything that I went through and everything that most new YouTubers go through. So I'm talking about myself here, not you. You're probably great with 4 million subscribers and everyone under the world, everyone under the stars know who you are. So to that I say, stop it. I'm coming for your job. You're gonna be mine. Was that too loud? Did I break the mic? That was a little, actually, let me dial it back a little bit. But after all storms, there is that slight ray of sunshine that peeks through, and then you realize, hey, things are gonna be okay, because you know what happens? One video randomly one day, you get your first subscriber. And let me tell you the pure joy that you feel when that first person hits your notifications. Random Joe 445 has now subscribed. Oh man, there are no better feelings than that. To that I said, my first subscriber, I don't know who you were, but you mean everything to me. But this leads us into our next phase, which is probably the worst phase of all of this. Of all the phases, can you see me? Am I in frame? Of all the phases, this one has to be the most annoying, obnoxious phase there is. And that is what I like to call. Now, the rabbit hole is exactly what it sounds like, except what are you rabbit holing down? Well, you're rabbit holing down the YouTube videos of how to grow my channel, how to thrive as a small channel, how to be better at this whole thing. Am I even good at this whole thing? And you keep wondering all these questions until eventually you stumble across a few videos that explain it to you and you think, oh, I'm doing this all wrong. And so you switch up your formula, you switch up the way you're doing things, you add tags, hashtags, all these other things to your videos, and you think now the world's gonna be great, everything's gonna be better, and you're just gonna be on top of the world. Finally, you'll have your first 10 subscribers for every video you post, and you'll finally hit that beautiful, beautiful 1,000 subscribers. And so with all these newfound tags, hashtags, video descriptions, keywords, better thumbnails, titles, everything, you've done it all. And now you finally posted that video and you see it even amongst other videos in the algorithm. You're thinking, I would click on that video if I saw that. And you know what happens? People don't still click on that video and you're left hurt, scarred. And so the algorithm lied to you. The people lied to you about the algorithm. It's just all bad things. And so because of this bad news, you've now decided it's over. I don't know what to do. And you run into, if you are a YouTuber around my time, you run into the worst thing on YouTube. You know, if you're this far along in the video, you probably like me, maybe my voice, maybe my, oh, I just dropped this, hey. Maybe it's my editing style, maybe it's whatever you've seen so far, maybe you're just interested, whatever it is. Thank you for staying along this far. You're probably like halfway through, something like that. So I'll get more comfortable and sit down because now it's personal. I don't want to keep performing all that extra running around and jumping I was doing. That's exhausting. I can't move this tripod around, so I'm just gonna sit down. I hope that's okay. Please don't leave, please don't leave. But this brings us into our next topic, which is the pay to win. So pay to win YouTube basically exists. Yes, you can pay to get views, subscribers, and all these other things, but it's not guaranteed. How it works is you pay YouTube to promote your YouTube video, basically forcing it into people's algorithms. And whenever they see the video, now there's a bigger audience. Now they're more likely to click on your video, which means that you have more chances to get views, more subscribers if your content's good. And so now that you've paid YouTube about roughly 20 bucks, if you're being cheap, on the high end, or really on the average end, believe it or not, it's about $100. Yes, you've paid YouTube $100. That's their bare minimum what they're asking of you. But I decided to be a cheapskate and I paid $20. With said $20, I was given a whole lot more exposure. In my first video, which was that one, it passed 1,000 views. The first video on my channel to pass 1,000 views. Now I thought to myself, oh my gosh, I've made it. This is gonna be it. People are seeing me. And that video had me get 36 new subscribers. And I thought that was it. I thought I can use this pay to win method to kickstart my channel, and once they stop paying YouTube, so once it's kickstarted and booted up and everyone sees me to be amazing, I can then stop paying YouTube and just my natural audience will be there. But no, actually, instead you get a whole bunch of oddly inactive subscribers. What do I mean by that? I mean that this video, if it doesn't get over 100 views, that's because my subscribers are extremely inactive. What I mean by inactive subscribers is they're sub to you, it's there on your number, you can go to your analytics and see who subscribed. But the difference is they don't watch your videos, they don't like your videos, they don't engage with you at all, they're just subscribed, almost like ghosts. But they're real people who really do exist. And so it makes you wonder, what are you here for? Why are you subscribed? Are you one of those people? Have you just casually strolled along and decided, I guess I'll watch that guy again? Why did you do that? Because what you guys may not know is that the YouTube algorithm grades you also based off your subscribers. If the video's pushed to your subscribers first, there's a group of people who, hey, these people are definitely gonna like your video, but then turns out, because they're inactive, they don't watch your video. And now YouTube is thinking, okay, this video is bad. If not even his subscribers will watch it, then no one else is gonna watch it. So they immediately cut the video. Your hopes and admirations of views is now cut, and you have absolutely nobody to thank for that except for yourself, because you paid for fake inactive subscribers. Now the actual subscribers themselves aren't fake, they're not bot accounts, but you've paid for people who are just subscribing because they saw an ad or they saw you pop up and they're thinking, oh, I'll just subscribe to that guy, but they're not actually here for real. Okay, they're not. And every time they swipe away a notification, or every time they see the video and scroll past it, that's YouTube being told, hey, you know what? This sucks. That guy sucks. No one else but watch him because he sucks. And that forces them to not promote the video and instead promote your competitors, other people who are in my niche as well. And now if you didn't know, my niche is the gaming niche. I make gaming videos on the channel. I know, spit at me, you know. Very fun. It's the most disgraceful thing on the platform, I know, but I just love doing it. I have a passion for it and it's fun. So I'll keep doing it. But it gets to a point where you start to question yourself and you ask yourself, am I good at this? Do I deserve subscribers? Are my videos actually good? Or am I just gaslighting myself into thinking that they're good simply because it's me? And I know my friends and family tell me they're good, but they're friends and family, so they're gonna tell me it's good as to not hurt my feelings. As everyone else, the YouTubers, YouTube algorithm, everyone else is gonna say no and be raw honest. Because you right now, you don't owe me anything, not a thing. You can sit here, be up to this point and decide, yeah, this guy sucks, and you can up and leave, and that would be totally fine because you really don't owe me anything. You're a stranger, I'm a stranger, and it's for that reason that I find the people who do decide to subscribe or stick around are my consistent viewers, because I do enjoy the fact that 50 people clicked on my video. That's impressive. Not impressive, it's actually not at all, but the fact that 50 people are willing to give me a chance, and then there's 145 right now people who are willing to stick around and see how I do, even though there's only 145 of us. Because be honest with us right now. Be so honest in front of everyone. This is what I want you everyone to comment down below right now. Did you notice the view count? Did you notice how low it was? Did you notice that no one else was here? Did you notice how low my sub count is? Do you notice how low my retention rate is? You can't see that, but I'm sure if you could see that, you probably wouldn't have. Because if you're here, that means that you probably didn't notice those things. And if you did and clicked on it, then you're probably a better human than most of us are, because most of us will see a video with 50 views posted 20 hours ago, and they'll immediately think, oh, this video is bad, this is poor, no one's gonna like this. I'm not gonna be the one to engage with this because it's gotta be bad, right? No matter how good the title or thumbnail is, if the view count is low, they will not click on it, ever. And for the few people who do, they are excellent people who are just standout citizens, and that, my friend, is you. You are that standout citizen. So to be honest, I just wanted to make the video to rant about the pains, struggles, and really what I'm going through with making these videos, but I'm not gonna stop. I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna stick through this thing. I'm gonna push through for you guys and for myself. Because even if this thing gets nipped in the bud, dies, and doesn't go anywhere, I will have learned to pursue and stick through with my dreams, because this is my dream. This is my dream job. This is the one thing that I wish I can do and hope I can do and pray to God that I can do for the rest of my life and be happy doing. There aren't many better feelings than putting your best foot forward at something and people said, wow, that was really good. I enjoyed that. Just doesn't happen. You don't really get that very often. You typically get folks just going whatever, shunning it, and only you are there to care about yourself. But to see people like you who've stuck around all the way to this part of the video and you're still watching right now, like, that means a lot to me. I am a human. I know I'm behind the screen and you can't see me, but whenever you're done with this video, it's just gonna end. You're just gonna go find another one, which good on you, I would too. But I'm a real person. I sat down, I edited, I recorded this. I made this all special for you in hopes that you enjoy it. After my biggest pity party of my entire life, yes, this was a pity party. You did indeed go to it. You fell for it. I hope you're happy. So like I said, as a real quick small incentive to subscribe to me, my friends, all of them, when I started this channel, they laughed quite literally at my face when they found out about it, and they said, all right, bro, this isn't going anywhere. Stop this while you're ahead. Get a real job. This is stupid. If they see 1,000 subscribers, 500, even like any significant number, do you know how cool it would be just to jab it in their faces? That'd just be amazing. I know it's a little vain of me, but hey, in the process, we get to be friends, and that'd be an amazing experience. So to all that I say, thank you for sticking around this far into the video. If you enjoyed it, please be sure to like the video to tell me that you liked it, because if you don't like it, how do I know you liked it? Subscribe, like I already requested, please, and thank you. You're great if you do. And lastly, but certainly mostly not least, please comment down below. Anything. I don't care what it is. Just comment if you've made it this far in the video. Your comment, but also before you comment, put real in front of it. Real, and then underscore your comment. So that way I know you're a real one. because that's what we're building around here. That's why I'm called the real Ebizzle, because if you didn't know, my name is EB. Hello. I'm building a team of real ones here on this community. Everyone who subbed is a real one. Trademark pending. And if you become a real one today, comment real _ and then your comment. And I'll like every comment. Matter of fact, my favorite comment, I'll pin it. Yeah, that's right. I'll pin it. That's special, I think. So with all that out of the way, please be sure to stick around. I'm doing a special celebration for my 100 subscriber special. It's gonna be fun. Go to my community post. I've posted a poll there where you can vote for what games you want to play, and it's gonna be this whole extravagant thing. We're gonna sing, we're gonna have a whole candle lighting celebration. It's gonna be fun. So be sure to stick around for that. And if you want to see more content, please click on either of the 2 videos at the end screen. And as always, I'm EB, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. God bless.